With its vast and rugged landscapes, immense beauty, wildlife, scenery, history, law, culture and ancient art, Northern Australia is one of the most spectacular places on Earth. However, like all our natural treasures, it remains vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. In good news though, there's some amazing work happening right here on these impressive landscapes to help combat it. G'day, Ernie Dingo here. I want to share with you a story of how fire management across the top half of Australia is helping to reduce emissions, benefit community and businesses, and help the environment.
That fire has been part of our lives since might be the beginning of time. We probably invented fire. Healthy country, healthy people. And fire played a big part in that.
Embedded in the culture and in the land, traditional fire management have been more recently reinvigorated with the support of the Australian Government's Emissions Reduction Fund. The fund supports farmers, Indigenous Australian and other business to reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
It's a ways of burning country, so we have green grass to grow again, and it's more like burning a bit earlier than having a late fire.
Our country is better looked after when savanna fire management projects are underway. These projects restore the similar fire regime that was used for tens of thousands of years by Indigenous Australians. These projects are creating healthier ecosystems with benefits for plants and animals.
We've seen all the tracks for wallabies, big kangaroo and the small one. They just came back when we had a fire.
Old people, they were telling this story about you do right way fire, you will get good rain, animal will come back, a lot of good flour, good honey.
Savanna fire management reduces emissions by reducing frequency and extent of destructive late dry season wildfires. These huge wildfires are bad for the climate, damaging our atmosphere. This story of savanna fire management isn't a new one. These techniques have been used for tens of thousands of years, but it's a right-way fire mob who's been combining modern science and traditional knowledge to build an industry and make a big difference in our country. Projects are generating income by selling carbon credits to the government and businesses. With the extra income, project participants are able to spend money on more important projects to look after their community and country.
It brings in more opportunities, more jobs for local people and our people as well, so that people can continue what we're doing today, is keep on looking after the land and our country.
But we're using helicopter because we're earning good income from our carbon program. And the money that we bring from carbon, we distribute to the community, and we get ranges and TOs for salary and getting more equipment.
Every 59 seconds our passengers are offsetting their flights, and one of their big passions and demands is Indigenous and Australian projects in our own backyard, and that's why the savanna projects in Northern Australia are really important.
Fire was there for many reasons. Cleaning up country, cleaning spirit, so that family can go back and use that country, paying respect for that country.
And I think the savanna projects really resonate for a couple of reasons. One is they're highly credible and tested by the Australian government. Two is it is Northern Australia, so a critical part of Australian geography. But also I think the Indigenous element is perhaps the most important it's not only a tested and credible project, but it is more holistic in giving back to Indigenous communities. There's cultural elements to it, as well as obviously the carbon offsetting element.
Because that fire, it brings life. And them old people, they can say, you do right way fire, you get them good fish, you get them good rain, you get them, country reward you.
The science is proved, and I think with more projects becoming available, we would love to source more from this part of Australia.
Being a woman ranger is just great. You get to go around and see a lot of other places, and you know what's happening on their land, and they know what's happening on our land.
Being a ranger is my dream job, and it's really great. And taking kids around country, learning about culture and stuff.
Carbon farming is good for us because we have ranger jobs.
Wunggurr has our rangers, but it's good for to get people back out on country, to keep their country strong and healthy.
Well, it helps employ more young people, and then it helps us to buy more equipment.
Saving the planet, making money, that's something we've been doing for centuries.
Our ancestors have been using fire for hunting, gathering, even using fire for getting right way married. So fire is a big stuff for us.
Savannah Fire Mob have been combining modern science and traditional knowledge to build an industry and make a big difference in our country, people and climate. That really excites me.